Hello there everyone and welcome to the Red Bull Supercar Tour opener here at Circuit of the Americas for round number 1 of the Red Bull as these drivers are back in action. We have a full rookie class, really. Most of the drivers here are rookie class, so should be an interesting race. 12 laps of racing with 27 drivers on the grid at this 3.4 mile road course. First time ever we've been here to the Circuit of the Americas, but Brandon Mayhew, the rookie, will start on the pole for this race. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., one of the veteran drivers of this series, he starts right there in P2. Zayden Davidson returns to the Red Bull Series, starts right there in P3. Then we have Rutherford and Casey Nanica also returning to the Red Bull Series. Mitchell Collins, that is rookie. Dylan Young, another rookie. Patrick Holeb, I believe is how you say it, another rookie starting in the field. Raymond Fisher, he's another driver returning. And we have Michael Collins in the 88, another rookie in the field. Mills, Jameson, Randy Mayhew, Billy Kidd, Logan York, Audrey Bernoskis, Christian Russell, Dwayne Singleton, Lane Sanders in the 7, Kenny Myatt, and Usmain Hamed right there, along with Joshua Hyatt, Abby Jacobs, Jonathan Skull returning driver, Samet Oskin, Alan and Dylan Abrahamian will start on the final row. So as you can see, a lot of rookies are in the field. That's one thing these veteran drivers have to look out for, but should be an interesting race nonetheless here at Circuit of the Americas, as just had the commands right there and drivers rolling off of the grid now. Hopefully everyone gets going here for the season opener, and it looks like everyone did get going indeed. So on with it then. Mayhew will start on the pole with Fitzwater, veteran, to his outside as they roll down into the corner here. Not really familiar with this track, but it should be a pretty interesting one to say nonetheless here for these drivers. Fitzwater, of course, looking forward to running in this division, this series. He's of course won multiple time here in the Red Bull, some other road course ringers. Dylan Young, he's one driver to look out for. Russell is up here as well. Zayden Davidson, another driver who's really good on these road courses. Who else? Casey Russell, there he is right there. Or Casey Nanica, sorry. Who has multiple wins here in the Red Bull Series. Ties Fitzwater at 3 each. So those two drivers have something to look forward to. Who else? See if we can find him here. Jonathan Scar, there he is. Jonathan Scar, who is 2 wins here in the Red Bull Supercar Tour, won them late last season. So he's looking forward to add to that win list to tie Casey Nanica and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. at 3. Dylan Young, of course, we saw over in the Xfinity Series. He's pretty good at the road courses as well. He's another driver we're going to look towards this season. Speaking of rookie class, a lot of the rookies had problems here in practice over the weekend. Guys include, look at this right here. This is going to be a corner that everyone has to look out for. Guys like Dwayne Singleton, Usmain Hamed, Audrey Bernoskis, Lane Sanders, and Joshua Hyatt all had problems slamming into the outside walls, and this is a very tricky track. The corners are very flat here, especially you see this corner right here. So trouble spot for a lot of these drivers is right there to just get on the brake really late and just slide over into the corners. So that's something these rookie drivers have to be mindful of, and even some of the veterans, they really have to be careful going into these corners. So 12 laps of racing. F1 guys will be here as well, along with IndyCar when the series starts over there. Fisher, he's really good at these road courses as well. And this corner right here is what we have to look out for throughout the entire race. Collins Right there in the one car, making his first start in the Red Bull, along with Dylan Young, who's right there behind him. A lot of rookies, like I've mentioned. So really quickly here, we're going to get a word with our pole sitter, Brandon Mayhew. You got us up here in the booth, Mayhew?
I got you.
Alright, so we've heard you guys had some problems with the handling on your race car in practice. Do you guys think you got that fixed for this race?
I think so. Bob's been working on it.
Alright then, we'll take your word for it. Good luck out there, mate. Have fun.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
So you heard it right there from Brandon Mayhew, your pole sitter. And a couple of drivers have had handling issues throughout the weekend, and that's something you really want to take care of before coming into this race, especially since this is a flat road course and the corners here they're pretty dangerous, I'd say. So there we go. Pace car has rolled off down pit road. Finally, the Red Bull Supercar Tour is back in action as Brandon Mayhew, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will start on the front row and lead us to the green, as we are green at Circuit of the Americas. Into the first corner then. So far, so good. Mayhew out front ahead of Fitzwater. Into corner number 2 they go. Really flat corner. Down this really long front stretch, a lot of speed can be carried into these next few corners, into the S's. Very dangerous part of the racetrack. So far, so good for these drivers. Actually, we have 2 cars around in the back, I believe. And we do. It's Singleton and Bernaskis has gone around in the back of the field. Thought he was upset ahead, maybe right there. There's a bit of gesture out of the door right there, or out of the window rather. I was going to see right here, oh, someone just entered the corner in a really bad way and just got sideways. Actually, 3 drivers went around, it looks like. And Bernaskis and Singleton right there were the drivers to suffer from that incident. Is right on board here. But thankfully none of them don't have too much damage, it doesn't seem. But here we go, battle for the race lead. And now here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr. He's got to keep an eye on this corner. I believe everyone came out of this corner just fine, it looks like. And Fitzwater Sr. now back out front. Oh, for the first time now, you got to be careful with this corner. And Fitzwater goes into the dirt right there, into the sand, and more drivers collected. 5, 6 drivers did not get that corner really good. You see Mitchell Collins right there as well. And everyone else tried it wide, but Mitchell Collins, he's going to be in the back. And that's what we've been talking about. But Fitzwater Sr., who started on the front rows, now in the back with the rest of these drivers. Now most everyone else single file. Meanwhile, Mayhew with the huge race lead. There's another corner that's fairly similar to that one, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it here when they reach there, as they'll be approaching real soon. Dylan Young now up to P2. Fisher now running 3rd. Mills, Collins and other drivers single file so far, as they come around to complete the first lap of the race with Mayhew in the lead. Most everyone now single file on the track. There's Fitzwater in the 16, and a disappointment already here at the start of the opener for the Red Bull Series for Zachary Fitzwater Sr., as he's now in the back as we ride on board with the Australian. We all know that passing is very, very difficult on this track, and we have 2 drivers that are on pit road. That's the 2 drivers that wrecked earlier, Bernaskis and Singleton. Battle right here. But meanwhile, Mayhew still out front, coming up on the corner once again. And now we have to watch him into this next corner here. Your race leader, Brandon Mayhew. And Mayhew locked up the brakes, and he slides as well. Everyone else behind him gets a really good launch, and Mayhew's going to fall to 3rd, it looks like. And so far, so good that time by for everyone else. 3 wide as they slide out of the corner. But now to the race lead, Ramian Fisher and Dylan Young, two good friends, and they're both going to lock up the brakes, and into the dirt they go, into the gravel. More drivers collected as well. Michael Collins, two cars going around as Billy Kidd after contact with Kenny Myatt, as everyone is scattering all over the track. Like I said, that corner is very dangerous. And Logan York in the back, he too is going to miss the corner. Mayhew, I believe, got the race lead back if I'm not mistaken, and then both Mayhews actually running 1 and 2, Brandon and Randy Mayhew. F1 single file again, a bit of a battle right here. Couple guys side by side. There's Fisher in the 2. There's Gerard on board with the helmet cam of Ramian Fisher, who last season drove for Red Bull. Got that 1 win last season here in the Red Bull, and we know he's really good at these road courses. Fisher won out at Valkenburg last season. There's Joshua Hyatt and others. Most everyone once again single file. Oh, it looks like we have another car off in there. Just Bernaskis once again. Tough break for her. Tough start to the day. Kenny Myatt right there with Russell. This is another corner we have to keep an eye on. Mayhew continuing to lead as he flies through the S's. Can he make the corner this time? And here we go. You get a really good speed up the hill and then down the hill. You have to really be on the brakes, and he doesn't slide but drives it really wide right there. So far so good. A bit of sideways. Looks like most everyone just missing this corner, driving it really wide. Lane Sanders was able to get that corner real good. Mitchell Collins as well. But right now, Brandon Mayhew continues to lead. This is another part of the track, and he loses it off into the gravel. Both Mayhews, the top 3 drivers, into the gravel. Everyone else is going to go right by him. Someone did not get going. Another driver sliding off, missing the corner entrance. And we're going to see that pretty much all day, it looks like, until some more rubber has been built up on the racing surface. Side by side right here, Russell and Sanders in the 7. I believe these 3 guys now are your race leaders. Lane Sanders drives it really wide. Casey Nonico, Dylan Young is still up here. Randy Mayhew fell back a bit. Side by side right here with Rutherford and others. Now, I do apologize about the ticking sound. I will try to find a new sound pack for this series as right on board. And the car ahead drives it really wide. Not sure who that is, coming around to complete the 3rd lap of the race of 12 laps here as we ride on board with Mayhew entering corner number 1 once again. Most everyone single file, keeping their distance for the most part. Another car starting off. Bernaskis again. That's the 3rd time she has missed the corner. Russell right now has his eyes set on the race lead from Mayhew. Or rather, Myatt, that is. Lane Sanders currently sits there in the 3rd position, hoping for one or two, both of these guys to make a mistake as they go up through the S's. Now up the hill and down the hill. Once again in this corner, just you don't want to miss this, especially if you're the leader. Both drivers make the corner this time. In fact, all top 5, 6 drivers. First 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like everyone makes the corner this time. So no issues in the corner that time as they go side by side for second, right, as Lane Sanders wants the position. Careful going into this corner, and all 3 of them miss it again. Top 4 drivers miss the corner. Then another driver sliding off into the gravel. That's the target corner right there. That's what we're going to call it, as got the 5 on pit road of Jesse Jameson right there. Another driver, that's Brandon Mayhew, off into the grass. Such a troublesome corner for those guys, for everyone really. I don't think there's anyone who has made the corner every single lap so far. As it looks like Russell will be out front in the number 8 car. Once again, most everyone single file. They have there's Fitzwater right there in the 16, who's still a ways back, trying to make his way back up through the field after that incident early on in the race. No damage though to the 16, as he's going side by side with another driver down this long front stretch. Now into corner number 1, up the hill they go. Nearly a bit of contact right there. And it's amazing to watch the Australian take on these road courses. He gets another position. Heading back up to the front, where Dylan Young is actually a race leader now at the line that time by. And Christian Russell into second. Eric Monaco, or not Monaco, that was supposed to be Monaco, but of course Monaco is no longer with us. Dylan Young, we know he's really good at these road courses. Won out at Yas Marina in the Xfinity Series last season. One of many wins that season. Keeping an eye on this corner once again. So far, so good. And it looks like, oh, we got one driver missed the corner right there. But everyone else seems like they got through it just fine, as Dylan Young continuing to lead. It's another problem corner though. Well, he did not. He's going to miss the corner. Your race leader, P2, Russell goes around as well. And another driver. All drivers in the back, 4 wide in the target corner. We got 2 more cars going around. Samet Oskin and Dwayne Singleton. No damage though. Even though we've had a lot of guys spinning around, not too much damage on these race cars. Lane Sanders in the 7 now. Looks like he's going to take over the race lead. Patrick Holeb right there behind him. Sanders' teammate Rutherford currently runs in the 3rd position, car sideways out of the corner. And there's Mitchell Collins, who spun early in the race. He's back up here in contention as they come out of the final corner to complete lap number 5 of this race. It'll be halfway through the race next time. So at the halfway mark here pretty soon, as these guys are flying down the front stretch side by side. Collins right there, and Usman and me. Collins sideways at the corner. Looks like he tried to draft, but he's gonna have to settle in line behind. Audrey Minoska, she's been having trouble all day with this racetrack. As Sanders in the 7 out front, the rookie, making his first start here in the NORLA League. And into the target corner now. Up the hill, down the hill. Can they get the brake right? Can he get the brake right? He does. Top 5 makes the corner. Top 8 makes the corner. And looks like the top 10 guys are going to make the corner. No one has missed it so far. Down the long stretch here, and another problematic corner for these drivers. Oh, and his teammate and another driver loses it off into the gravel. Another driver sliding hint to the inside guardrail, and we got 2 cars into the wall hard right there. I'm not sure who that is. I believe it may have been Joshua Hyatt. It may have been Joshua Hyatt. I'm not sure who that was. And it was Kenny Meyer in the 12. That orange car, it's either Bernasco, and it was Fitzwater. It was Zachary Fitzwater in the 16, who's on pit road. And I believe his day is done along with the 12. They came in the corner really fast. Gonna see, oh, there was a bit of contact into Fitzwater. Kenny Meyer in the 12, and then both drivers sliding down into the inside and slams the inside guardrail right there. Yeah, he was trying to get beside him, but then went back into him and bam, smashed into another car. And Fitzwater is not going to appreciate that from Kenny Meyer. Both drivers are out of the race and out of contention. Meanwhile, Lane Sanders in the 7 continuing to lead. Looks like he has a really fast race car. They go down a long stretch here. Side by side, couple of teammates, Casey Nanako, Raymond Fisher. Two of the greatest road courses known here in the NORLA League as they complete halfway mark here. So with that said, we're going to take a quick break. Our one and only break. You're watching the Red Bull Supercar Tour opener here at COTA, aka Circuit of the Americas. Welcome back to Circuit of the Americas. Out front, Lane Sanders in the 7, continuing to lead. He has been leading every lap so far since he have taken the race lead. Matthew Mills currently sits in 2nd, and other guys right there. There's Fisher up here in the 2. So this track so far has been problematic, very problematic for these drivers. Jonathan Scull going by driver 4 position. I believe that's Sam Oskin, if I'm not mistaken. He's right on board for Jonathan Scull, who won the last 2 races actually won Simmons and then won out there in Winton last season. Michael Collins rather, off into the grass right there. There's the 3. So Lane Sanders, the rookie, out front. And that race car is looking really quick here at Circuit of the Americas. So next race we head to Barbagallo, as we're gonna watch as your race leader going into this corner, and he's gonna get there just fine to go side by side right there for 2nd. But round 2 from Barbagallo is going to be the next race from the Red Bull Supercar Tour here. There may be a slight change in the schedule, and he doesn't want to make a mistake, and he doesn't. And the 3rd place car goes off into the gravel. Rutherford is going to get through right there. They're going to go side by side. Another car off into the gravel right there, but seems to still be a problematic turn for these drivers. And it was Dwayne Singleton in the 7, Oskin in the 20. He's off into the gravel as well. Lane Sanders currently trying to run away from Brendan Mayhew with the race lead, coming to 2 laps to go. Next time by. Now your race leader has been complaining about his car as we listen into Lane Sanders.
Loosen this something up, will you? It's fun being this loose, but it's not productive. You got me? Maybe the gear is coming out of it. 2 to go.
So seems like they're dealing with a fairly loose race car, coming to 2 laps to go, or with 2 laps to go rather, into corner number 2. A really flat track. Make sure you want to get the braking right in this corner. 1 and 2, they've been perfect these last 2 laps as far as not making any mistakes. Mayhew is just hoping the leader of Lane Sanders makes a mistake so he can get up there and probably steal the win away. Riding on board with Christian Russell, who has his eyes set on the car in front of him. Lane Sanders, the rookie, trying to win in his first ever start in NORLA. Gets through the Sunoco corner just fine, along with the 2nd place car. Side by side once again. Russell looks like he's finally going to clear for the position. I believe that is 4th or 3rd. As Lane Sanders continue to lead, will he get through the target corner? And he does, so does P2. Will anyone else have any issues in the corner? Rutherford, he's going to get through it. And they're racing really hard. Fisher putting the pressure on someone right there. And that was Christian Russell, it looks like. Two really good friends racing each other really clean, but as we head back up front, Mayhew is actually closing in on your race leader. And he gained big time within that last lap. Out of the corner sideways just a bit. Coming to the white flag, this time by 1 lap to go at Circuit of the Americas. Lane Sanders in the 7. Trying to get it done, but Mayhew is there. He cannot cruise. If he does, 14 will go right on by in corner number 2 as we ride on board with the second place car. First race ever here at Circuit of the Americas, looking to shape up to be a really good one as they're going through the wide S's. The distance has stayed about the same, but any mistake by the 7 and this race could be over for him. As Mayhew trying to put the pressure. Mayhew's run up in the top 3 basically all race long into this corner here. Up the hill, down the hill, don't mess up this corner. And he's there, he's right there. Look how much he gained into that corner. Mayhew trying to seal the deal, putting the pressure now on Lane Sanders. They still have one more dread corner to go. Logan York missed the corner into the gravel. Down this really long stretch for Lane Sanders. Really critical moment right here. Oh, and the second place car slides into the gravel. Oh no, Brandon Mayhew off into the gravel, and this race is lost by Mayhew. Lane Sanders just has to make it through the next few corners, but what a heartbreak right there for Mayhew as he missed the corner. And now the 7 can cruise for a little bit. Coming to the checkers here pretty quickly. His first ever start in NORLA is going to be here in the Red Bull Series at Circuit of the Americas, and he is out front. Mayhew after a mistake, a costly mistake on the last lap. And looks like Lane Sanders, him and his team is going to have a really good run out of the final corner at Circuit of the Americas in his first ever start. Lane Sanders is a winner in the Red Bull. Kind of missed the start-finish line right there, but that's all right. Lane Sanders is going to take home the victory and the trophy here at Circuit of the Americas. Mayhew, after a costly mistake of missing that corner, he just needed to make that corner and he would have had a really good shot at winning this. Tough break for him. But Lane Sanders have something to celebrate here today. A win in the Red Bull Supercar Tour. As we look at your full race results, Brandon Mayhew is going to get second. Rutherford in the 55, he's going to get third. William Rutherford, that is. But first career win for Lane Sanders, the rookie. Remember, he had some problems in practice. They had a little bit of damage, but they fixed it up for this race. And they are now the winners of the Red Bull Supercar Tour opener here in Texas. So, all right then, on to round number 2, which will be out there at Barbagallo as we head back to Australia for the Red Bull Supercar Tour. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Lane Sanders on their first career win here in the Red Bull Supercar Tour. It was an exciting one to say the least. Hopefully the next race is just as exciting as well. Fisher ended up 4th and Collins 5th right there. That was your top 5. Russell, Mills, Hamid, and Allen and Jonathan Scarrow running out your top 10. Let's get you down to Victory Lane where Lane Sanders celebrates career win number 1 and onto the standings after their opener at Circuit of the Americas. We'll see you at Barbagallo.